Our esteemed Saugus community reached out about the minutes in September, and we were missing a sentence. And I would like to add a certain sentence to the minutes of the September meeting. And Director Tebow kindly brought that to my attention. During the meeting in September, Trustee Yeager, who's no longer with us, mentioned cleaning of the heating ducts in various vents. So I would like to read this sentence that we will add to the minutes from September. Trustee Yeager noted that the air vents appeared not to have been cleaned in some time. Director Tebow stated that he would contact the facilities department about it. So I would like to entertain a motion to add this language. It's one sentence to the minutes from September.
All right, motion to add the sentence to the minutes from September.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
If you could hand that to me, Mr. Chairman, I'll see to it that all the amendments are made in all the correct places.
So we'll make an amendment. Thank you, members of the public. We appreciate you following the exciting activity here at the Library Board. No doubt we're one of the more beloved boards in town, I would think, hopefully. And then we do have the minutes from December, which Bill, of course, is the master of the minutes, doing a great job. Please don't leave. You need to, if I did it, they'd be in really bad shape. So if you could peruse the minutes from December.
They're on the back side of the agenda that's on the front page of the handout.
I see nothing to object to.
Looks good.
Trustee Fringo,
Well, since I am the master of the minutes.
the master of the minutes. That should be a title.
I see no problem with them.
So if I could have a motion to approve the December minutes, not the mittens, the December minutes as written.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you. And now we can move to the main event, which is Director Tebow giving us his updates.
If you'll turn to page 3 of the packet in front of you. It's not actually the third page, it's the fourth page, but it's page 3, the director's report. The financial summary, all spending is on target at this point, and we're in pretty good shape.
And you have a meeting with the town about the budget coming up.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, the FY 2026 budget will be meeting on Wednesday, the 15th.
Okay, excellent. Any questions about the financial report? Oh, Trustee Dion, welcome. Trustee Fringo, can you update the minutes
I
to
will be updating the minutes.
note that Trustee Dion has arrived and graced us with his presence?
Yep, so the good citizens of Saugus don't have to send us an email 3 months from now.
Yes, excellent. Now, we have 4 members here at the board, quite exciting. You didn't miss much, Tom, in case you were worried.
I worry a lot. It's very worrisome.
Okay. So we were just going over the financial statement. I don't see anything to object to. Looks on target. And if no one has any other concerns, we can move to the monthly report.
I have no objections.
Giving him a chance to catch up.
He's a numbers guy.
Looks like we're on pace, right, with mid-cycle. We're right there. No catastrophes.
Not yet.
None that I'm aware of.
Excellent.
Not yet. The year is young. Just
All right, if I could direct everybody's attention to page 1, which is actually the second piece of paper in front page of the director's report. Will be closed on Monday, January 20th, in observance of Martin Luther King Day. We began the process this week of recruiting a new 24 hours per week administrative assistant following the resignation of Tony Rothwell. Tony had worked here for over 12 years, very popular member of the staff. The position is currently being posted internally in accordance with the collective bargaining agreement. And our goal is to complete a hire by the end of the month, with the hire starting sometime in early February.
okay.
I submitted a revised FY 2026 budget request to Town Hall on December 19th. At the December 12th meeting, I presented us with one. However, there were a couple of computational errors in one of the lines in the budget that I corrected. As a result, our request went up by a whopping $423, which then necessitated a change to the books budget because of the requirements for certification. So that's all been worked out, and so that's the revised one is the one that I handed into Town Hall.
Excellent.
Okay, I don't know if you feel like we need to vote on that or just let it go as is.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with,
Yeah, I think given the small amount of change, it
$423.
shouldn't make very much difference, right?
you spend that on fudge at the Bell House.
True.
All right, and then a bit of sort of bad news for us, the vendor who currently manages the software for our public printing, copying, scanning, faxing, all that, has decided that they can't offer us a faxing service anymore. And that's effective January 31st. Apparently, we do decent amount of faxing, I thought, here in the building, and we're paying them about $400 a year, but the third-party vendor that they use to do the faxing said that they weren't getting enough business to justify keeping that account, so they're dropping the service. I came up with a substitute for it, a company called FaxScan24. They're going to be installing a kiosk up on the second floor sometime in the next couple of weeks. That will allow patrons to do their faxing. The downside to all of this is that we had been allowing people to fax at a pretty bargain basement price, about 50 cents a page. In fact, it was exactly 50 cents a page. By comparison, I think Staples charges $2.75 for the first page and $1.75 for subsequent pages. FaxScan24 charges $1.75 for the first page, $1 for subsequent pages, so it's still cheaper than Staples, and it's a bit cheaper than I think the UPS store as well. The upside to the change is that people will be able to use credit and debit cards when they do the faxing.
Okay.
It's a pretty simple to use system. You go in, you pick up a handset and listen to it, and the handset tells you exactly what to do to place the fax. So it'll, I think, maybe be easier to use for some people as well. So units coming free to us, we don't pay for it. Fax24 takes the money in, and if our faxing reaches a certain threshold, then they pay us some money back. That's how it works.
Okay.
So that's going to happen. And that's all I have right now. We're looking at next month some staff training and getting started, initial steps, hopefully, with the strategic plan that starts in 2026.
And so are we going to get a consultant like we did last time?
We will. I'm contemplating, I'll contact the consultant we used last time. I'm contemplating looking at a couple of others too, just to do the good business practices sort of thing, make sure that we're getting a good deal. I think we were happy with the company last time that did it. Yeah, they did a good job for us.
Get the focus groups.
Yep. Yeah, she ran the whole thing for us, and she did a great job, I thought. But I'll take a look around. I know that Noble just redid their strategic plan last year. They used a different outfit, so maybe I'll talk to them as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite the exciting process, the strategic plan. You have focus groups, surveys, employee surveys.
Well, it's an illuminating process.
Lots of data is gathered.
And it gives us our strategic direction going forward. So, yeah. Important to give ourselves a path to follow.
Yeah. And we get a lot of good feedback from the community.
Yeah. And that's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, okay. Any questions for Director Tebow?
No.
There's no members of the public here this evening. There are no members. Someday they'll show up. You could probably walk around town and invite people with a sign or something. And it is a cold night, though, too.
Yes, it is.
Sure. Anyone else have something they'd like to add to the meeting? Any comments or concerns? No? Okay. And so, when is February vacation?
Look at the
20th?
20th-ish.
All right, because I'm trying to figure out our next date. So we could do the 13th. Will that interfere with anyone's plans? Our next meeting is February 13th? Because I know vacation, the Bells are probably going skiing or somewhere
No.
exotic.
I wish.
Cabo St. Lucas.
The week of the 17th is vacation.
All right, so the 13th would work. Alan, are you around the 13th?
Yes, 13th is fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll do the 13th. I'll notify Gail in case she's around. And we do have a trustee opening. I've been soliciting people in the community, but haven't found anyone yet. The usual suspects say no.
We're usually on multiple committees.
Yeah. We do have a few people Alan and I were talking about, but the good people are always, on a lot of boards, which happens.
It does.
That could be you, Bill, someday. You could be on multiple boards, man of your talents.
I'm quite content where I am right
Okay,
now.
all right. Cultural Council's always looking for people.
Been there, done that.
Okay, so we'll meet on the 13th. And if no one has anything else to add, I could ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting at 6:12 PM.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned at 6:12 PM. Good evening, Saugus. Happy New Year, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.